Yes? Now I can hit him with anything I want. It's Christmas. The next thing you need to make sure that you don't do, this is very basic. Is everybody okay with basic? Just to start. Because all the advanced stuff is the basics done well. That's all it is. But I need to make sure basic. I need to make you walk before you sprint. Is this cool? Okay, right. You have to be non-telegraphic. Do you understand non-telegraphic? If you don't hit hard enough because you're not using body weight, you will tell you, etc., etc. Do you understand? This is your key. What I want you to do from here is just hit with the palm and back. From here, with the palm. And I want the intention. I don't want this. It's not good. I don't want this. I want this. You fucking mean it. I'm a gentle person. Ask anybody that knows me, seriously. Animals, children, women. I'm a nice guy. But you fuck with me, I will steal your face. You have to be this. You understand? This is not who I am 24/7 of my life. It's who I need to be if I ever end up in this situation. And hopefully, I never will again. Do you understand? But it's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Yes? It's a shotgun under an overcoat. Got it? Right. What I want you to do is a straight shot. This. And then all I want you to do is just a slap. So use your body mechanics. From here. Here. Can we get this far? Simple works best under adrenal stress. Do you understand? Yes. In fact, gross motor skill is actually enhanced under stress, whereas fine motor skill or complex motor skill deteriorates. You understand? So you know what I mean by fine motor skill? Anything requiring hand-eye coordination. So you imagine being in a minefield with a pit bull coming towards you, trying to thread a needle. This is fine motor skill under stress. But you know what I mean? A hard man of reputation from a very strong bloodline. The thing that they would all share is two things. One, they can all deal with violence. Do you agree? The second thing they all share is how they think. How they think before the event is all about what they will do to you. They do not think about what you might do to them. Do you understand? Their perspective is everything. That's the difference that makes the fucking difference. Okay? So that's what I mean by state access. So if I'm with a girlfriend and I'm walking into an alley and there's a problem and we can't escape, is it useful if I panic? Have to keep her safe, have to deal with this problem. So I'm not thinking, oh shit, there's two of them. I'm thinking, there's two of them. Multiple target opportunity. You can get the Hollywood thing going. You can beat the shit out of them and then go home and have great sex. Always be the optimist. You've got to be optimistic. Okay.
How does that work together with talking yourself out of the situation?
Fuck that. No, if you talk your way out of a situation, in such a situation as this, with complete confidence, so that you exhibit a body language that says, okay, I'm not a soft target. You do not want to fucking take a bite of me. I do not taste good. But at the same time, their ego is at stake. Do you understand? So I have to let them leave honorably. So I would say, look, man, there's no way I'm going to allow you to assault me and my girlfriend. I will fight until there's nothing left to fight about. And we will all get hurt. And we will all get arrested. But you look like two tough dudes, man. I don't really want to fight with you. So why don't you do us both a favour and find another victim, because I don't taste good. Do you understand? Now I've not insulted their ego. I've given them a loophole. And I would use this strategy often on the door. Look, man, you're coming in my door. That's it. This is my job. This is where I earn my bank. This is where I earn my money. I can see you're a tough guy, and I know both of us will get hurt, and I don't want that. But if you want that, I'm here. I'd rather if you just come back when I'm not here, and some softer doorman will let you in. How's that? Yeah, well, then I'll see you later. You know what I mean? So you can use verbal dissuasion this way. You know, it's efficient. But what I'm not going to do is take it in the ass. You know, I'm not going to be passive, ever. You know, I'm going to be assertive or destructive. That's it. That's all you're going to get with me. If you want something else, you need to get somebody else to teach you. Does that make sense? So all I'm going to do is these two shots at his head, and he's going to cover his head. Okay? But because he's focusing on his head, I'll also put shots into his body here, and maybe into his legs here. So I'm going to give him impact inside and out the thigh, into the ribs and into the body. If he can, he'll drop this to cover here. He'll cover as best he can. But shots will get through. What he's not covering is the legs. You have to take that. 2 rules. No cheap shots to the groin. Do not hit him in the groin. And do not, if somebody does this, hit him in the back of the head or neck. Do not do that. Don't drop your head. Do you understand? Right. So initially we'll do it with 1 person, and then we'll just do it with 2. Okay? We've got pads, all we're going to do is just hit. Don't hit like a puff. Alright? Do you understand this? Don't hit like a puff. Don't just... you know, you've got to give some stimulus. Don't fucking knock me out either, though. What are you angry for? Your blue ball? Blue ball. So all you're going to do is just start slow build up, yeah? You're going to cover the head, body, and then the second one will come. Do you understand? So you're doing maybe 15 seconds with 1, and then 2. You ready? Go! If you're going to take part in this drill, then hit this motherfucker like you're going to knock him out. He's covering his body. He's covering his head. You are using pads. He'll be okay. If he gets knocked out, I know first aid. He'll be fine. But do it like you fucking mean it. Do you understand? Okay, give me an example of somebody who does it like a mean it. Like Sven, where's Jerome? Watch this example. Okay? And you, get the gun. Now I know it's a bit how you hit. Fast, explosive, aggressive. Got it? You're only hitting his arms and his body and his legs. You know, no cheap shots. Let's go first. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. This is what I want. Good. Another way is pain. Induce pain. So it'll give you real physical pain that you recognize. Controllable pain. Not damaging pain. The idea is to give you pain, not injury. Do you understand? Anything worth having in life comes at a price, you know. If you want to learn how to control these emotions and these mental states, you have to experience them. If you want to learn how to fight, you have to fight. You have to get as close to it as you can. Do you understand? There's no substitute for real experience, really. If I said to you, Ramon, you come with me, you work with me 1 weekend at this club, very bad club, you know, you get good experience. It would be wrong of me to do that. It would be morally incorrect. It would probably be legally wrong. Do you understand? But it would help. It would help him, no end. But I can't do that. So I have to create certain situations in training. And you can only go so far. So you have the dojo. You know the dojo? The martial arts training environment. Then you have the street. And in the middle there's this big gap, a void. And what you want to do is try to close this gap somewhat, so you can get closer to the reality. But you can only ever get closer. You can't get close. Do you understand? Because there's no real risk that you'll be injured. Well, you could get injured, but there's no real risk that you'll die. Do you know what I mean? Most people that do this kind of scenario stress training sign a waiver. They also have a medical. So if you have a blood pressure condition, a heart problem, you've had a head trauma before, then you can't do it. You have to be fit to fight, do you understand? But this is some areas that we can go with it. But outside of that, we can use other things. We can use fatigue. We can use pain. We can use disorientation. So I want to give you some experience of learning to feel these things. What we're going to look at is pain. Okay? If you can learn to manage pain, it's a very useful thing. Okay? What you're going to do is take this kind of structure. You might have a stick, piece of wood, whatever, over his radial bone here, and then I'm just going to apply pressure to his hand. Okay? Painful? In a relaxed state, this hurts. Do you understand? That's all I want. I don't want to hurt him. I just want to get that, that hurts. That's all you're trying to induce. All I'm going to do, now 3 seconds of this stimulus is painful. He needs to move away from it. Do you agree? Yep. Yeah. Now I'm going to give him 15 seconds. Slow. I'll see his progress improved. 15 seconds of hard, nasty, uncomfortable pain. So 15 seconds should hurt more than 3 seconds, no? Do you agree? The only difference now is he's going to access aggression in his brain, and he's going to put that aggression into his strike. Do you understand? Yep. So he's going to control the pain by getting angry. Do you understand? It's a fact that you cannot be in more than one mental state at the same time. There's a saying that says, nobody is fearful when angry. It's a fact. 15 seconds. I want you to count. Okay, like this. 1. 2. Yeah? 1, 2, 3, yeah? Allow. I don't care, German, whatever. Ready?